Hello, friends and family out there. This is your boy, Olaguju Success Taiwo. Yeah, I'm doing this for the first time, doing a live broadcast for the first time on Facebook. And the reason why I'm out here tonight is to create an indulgence, awareness about my book. Yeah, my book is titled Making the Change Evident. And I first convinced that it's high time I told the world more about the book, and I can benefit them also. So it started in 2010, after the World Cup to be precise. I was so much under this craving of telling the world about change, And when I talk about change, I have an acronym for it. C is standing for caring for, H is standing for woman, A is standing for anxiety, N is standing for needs, and G is standing for God, and E standing for enrichment. So in a nutshell, caring for woman, anxiety, and needs through God's enrichment. So it took me 3 months. Yeah, it took me 3 months to write the book. And I would like to give you an excerpt out of the book. So I have an introduction part of the book that is talking in general what to expect in the book. And also there's a prologue in the form of an open letter to ex-president of the United States of America, Obama. And also the first chapter, the book is a 10-page book. So it's a 10-chapter book. So the first chapter is talking about the message of change. The message of change is the first chapter, and the second chapter is what change stands for. The next one is our vision towards change. And also our aim and objective towards it. The fifth one is the time is right for change. The sixth one is the time to actualize change. And the other one is maintaining change. The ninth one is keeping the change forever. The last chapter of the book is talking about making the change evident. So I'll break it down so that you can have a bigger picture of the book. All right. So in my open letter to Obama, I was trying to explain this fact that goes this way. I am coming from where George W. Bush leads America to war, and where Barack Hussein Obama discusses America to change. And I, Olaguju Success Taiwo, making a sacrifice for change to become evident. So if you align this together, you understand where I'm going to by this open letter to the former United States president. Yeah, a lot of who's and cries have been said about the word superpower nation, but I'm not going to that today. I'm going to the point where I come into the picture. You see, it takes a message and a messenger and people to respond to that message for change to become glaring in this time. And that is the first chapter of the book, the message of change. So we have countless messages of change in the time past that have come and gone, to discuss, to show us to the path that can actually lead us to a changed world. Messengers like Martin Luther King, messengers like Nelson Mandela, messengers like Tupac Amaru Shakur, messengers like Jesus Christ, you can name it. So at this point in time, I stand as a messenger that brings the practical approach to achieving and making the change evident. I'm not saying all the past messengers didn't do that, but I'm bringing a more comprehensive approach to that. So the message of change being the first chapter is breaking it down. How people in the time past have come into this world to try to tell us and say, this is the way to experience a change in life, to experience and live in a new world. So that is what the first chapter is talking about, the message of change. I'll rephrase again. I am coming from where George W. Bush leads America to war, and where Usain or Barack Obama leads America to change. And I, Olaguju Success Taiwo, makes a sacrifice for change to become bearing, glaring, achievable, name it, name all the adjectives. So that is the open letter in the prologue of the book. And as I said, the message of change is the next chapter, whereby I highlighted different messages of change in the time past that have come and gone, and trying to tell us about the importance of a changed world, and where I come on board and how I'm trying to make it evident. And the book is very small. You can actually finish the book in a week. The reason why I put the book in a series is because having spent a lot of time in and out of libraries, I discovered that people find it difficult to read a voluminous book, and even if they finish reading it and you ask them, what did you learn from this book, or what stands out for you in this book, they cannot even give you a comprehensive insight of lesson of message they got, So I came up with this idea to break making the change into a series of book, So the first book is making the change evident. The first series is making the change evident. Other series will follow suit. I'm actually busy with the second series. So, as I said earlier, the first series, Making the Change Evident, contains 10 chapters. And the book is about 123 pages. So the book is an A6 size, A6. You know, is very, you can put it in your, chest pocket. It's not heavy, and you can actually finish it in 7 days if you are a slow reader. If you're a fast reader, you can finish it in a day or 2 days. You're getting that point now. So, and it's like a mustard seed. Making the change evident is like a mustard seed. A mustard seed is very small in nature, in size. But when you plant it, you put in the soil, you put it under a right topographic condition, it's going to germinate and become a gigantic plantation, tree, name it. That is what my book is about. It's not about size, It's about the content of a book that makes it different. So I'm encouraging you guys out there to lay your hands on that book. That book, you can find that book on Amazon. Just go to www.amazon.com. And once you're there, search for Making the Change Evident. You'll see it. It will pop out. You have the book in 2 versions. There's one in e-version for those who like to read online. You can read my book online on your tablets, on your smartphones, on Kindle. And if you are the one that likes to enjoy reading through conventional way of reading, the hard copy, you can also order it on Amazon. So once you search for Making the Change Evident on Amazon, it gives you 2 platforms, either on e-version, on Kindle, or the hard copy. So the e-version is going for $8.55. And sometimes it's on promotion. You can find it for $7.50. The hard copy is $10. But if you are ordering from South Africa, obviously you're going to pay for shipping cost. So if you're ordering from South Africa, budget's $15 for everything. And also is available on Google Play Book. I say it again, Google Play Book. So you can go to, on your smartphone, you can go to Google Play Book and search for Making the Change Evident. And as a matter of fact, the book will be available to buy from me directly in December. And for the sake of my friends, I will keep posted. For the sake of my friends in South Africa that want to buy directly from me and probably have the book autographed by me. Yeah, I will also make a platform whereby they can buy directly from me and maybe probably take a picture of the book with me and stuff like that. And another thing is the book will be launched here in South Africa very soon. Keep your finger crossed about that one. So the major thing that's about to happen is this. Tomorrow on New Vision Radio, I say it again, New Vision Radio, my boy Bonks Deluxe will be talking about the book on that channel. So I'm imploring all of you to please hook up with Bonks Deluxe. on New Vision Radio, 7 a.m. South African time. And for the sake of my Nigerian friends, it's going to be 6 a.m. So as I'm talking to you right now, you can see a link shared with this broadcast. You can either click on that link for you to listen to Books Deluxe as it talks about the book in details. Or you go to Google Play Store and type New Vision Radio. Once you type New Vision Radio, the app will pop up and you can download it and listen. Don't forget, 7 a.m. Books Deluxe will be live and it will be, talking more about the book. In a nutshell, Making the Change Evident is a motivational kind of book that will inspire you, that will make you to want to live a new life. I'm not saying the way you believe in your life is not right, but there's always something better. You understand? So, Making the Change Evident is an inspirational book that will trigger you to change. That will trigger you to change. So, I'm imploring you, my friends, 7 a.m. tomorrow, New Vision Radio. Please hook up and also lay your hands on that book, and you'll be glad you did. You'll be very glad you did. You see, change is coming for us those who want change. I would like to close with this popular quote by Charles Darwin. It says, "It's not the strongest of the species that will survive, nor the most intelligent, but the most responsive to change." Yeah, change, they say, is every day. It's common. But if you look around, it's very hard to find. It's because people are not responding to change. So, Making the Change Evident is a practical book that will lead you to whatever change you're yearning for, to whatever change you're looking for. You see, this book cuts across politics, it cuts across sport, it cuts across business, it cuts across family lifestyle. And a bit of the book talks about my life, my personal life. Okay, so I'm imploring you guys, like my Facebook page at Making the Change Evident. Follow us on Twitter, and you can also find more information about this book on my personal website, www.olagujutaiwo.com. Stay blessed. Thank you for your time, and